Hey Aries Collective, welcome to your quick message. Interested in a personal read? My email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. We're doing the most important thing you need to know, what you can expect. Let's get into it. You have cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. You have health. Health issues could arise, and you have earth sign and fire sign towards Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, listen. So, for what you can expect, I see somebody here coming out of a period of being overly stimulated mentally, physically. Like somebody is coming out of a period of being drained. I get that somebody is coming out of a period of being detached and stepping more into their self confidence, getting more extroverted, putting themselves out there more. For some of you, you could be becoming the villain in your story, in your life, in others' lives. For others of you, you could be realizing that you've always been your own hero and showing up more for yourself where you may have felt lack thereof. But whether you're becoming the villain or the superhero or a mixture of both, I see that you're coming into a whole new chapter of some you're coming into a whole new sense of self. Okay, so you're not the same. You're not about to be the same. A lot is changing within you, and it's starting to show is what I'm trying to say. Not only to yourself, but others are starting to realize this if they haven't already as well, or they will be. Okay, but there could have been a period where you were more detached, Aries, and you were like moving only in the seams of what made sense for you. Now I'm seeing you're becoming more extroverted when it comes to your decision making, so much so that people are now starting to see how you're moving. If they're starting to realize, or they will be starting to realize the difference in you one way or another, whether you become the villain or the superhero, or like I said before, a mixture of both. But whatever the case may be, no matter which side of the spectrum you choose to come into, I see you becoming more of what you possibly always wanted to be or how you wanted to be. And maybe you were like keeping this side of self to yourself, and now I'm getting the energy of I don't give a fuck anymore, whether good or bad. Okay, but for you, however, I'm feeling like this is going to be good for you. It might not be so good for other people. Let's say they didn't do you so well, or they didn't treat you right, or they didn't really give you the love, care, or the welcoming energy that you were expecting or hoping for from them. And now it's just like you're chunking up the deuces, like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about that's what I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Ooh, Aries, this in this stand, I see you coming more into a sense of self, more freedom, more extrovertedness, maybe speaking your mind more. Um, hopefully it's in a respectable and respectful way. But sometimes some shit just gotta get done, no matter how it's done. Okay, but I just see you getting over a sense of you're coming into a rebellion area, and some people may see this as good, some people may see this as bad, but I just see whatever spectrum you're deciding to step into, you're going to be more confident when you do it. Okay, now as far as what you can expect with health, some of you could be going through it or could have been going through it mentally, physically, emotionally. Some of you could have been held back from people, detaching from people, places, things, situations, whatever the case, but it goes. However, listen, whatever this is, that you've been facing for a while now, Aries, you're if you're not already, you will be receiving some sort of help, some sort of support. For some of you, this could be financially. For others of you, this could be mentally. This could be physically. This could just be getting a whole new social circle and getting some new vibes in your life. Whatever this is pertaining to you, in your situation, you're about to have a whole new zest for life, you stepping into a whole new chapter. Aries, that's basically the whole vibe of your read, the whole frequency here. You could have been held back for a while. You could have been in a house for a while. You just could have been to yourself for a while. Okay, you could have went through um an era of just you in solitude, whatever the case may be. But I see upcoming celebrations. I'm hearing you. It's time to get happy again. It's time to get confident again. It's time to. It's about time for you to get yourself back out there, and that's what I see is coming. Like you could have been going through something mentally, emotionally, physically, but I see you putting it together to the point where it actually starts working in your favor more. You could have been real held back, but now, I'm seeing that there's going to be more reciprocation coming into you, whether through connections, whether through friendships, whether through family, whether through celebrations. Whatever the case may be, though, I see some happy times coming in for you, Aries, and it's time for you to get excited again if you haven't been or if you wasn't for a long time, because you got support and help coming in. Like your efforts, your hard work, your patience, your dedication, whatever it is it's about time for it to start paying off now. As far as your advice with Earth sign and Fire sign here, be sure to remain grounded in your convictions, meaning make sure that your choices are not coinciding and conflicting with one another. Make sure that your beliefs are not being tampered with. You're not allowing other people to tell you how you should feel, to tell you what you should believe in, to tell you what you should stand on. Be sure that you're not in conflict with your life, with yourself, with what you want to do, your choices, how you want to move. Okay, some of you could have certain people smothering you or hovering over you, always checking on you, or just trying to see if you're making the right choices. There's somebody who cares about you, okay, but they could be a little overwhelming or maybe even a little overbearing, and you could want space. So just be sure, just understand this. There's somebody in your life who truly cares for you, okay, and they just want what's best for you. So maybe they may be saying things in the wrong way, or maybe they may be just really overwhelming or overbearing, or even a little over the top. You may feel like a caged bird, or like you may not have freedom, but understand this person does care for you, okay? So just be mindful in how you speak with this person. Be mindful in how you treat this person. This person may be getting on your nerves with them always checking in on you, or always trying to give you the best advice that they know how, or the best suggestions that they know how, but just know that they mean well. They just want to be a part of your life, and they want you to like open up and welcome them in more. So just, I'm gonna say this: if you want this person, whoever this is, off of your back or not being so overwhelming when it comes to you, just make sure that you're not really showing them, but showing yourself, showing up for yourself in the best ways possible. Make sure you're not being so overly impulsive and over the top, and you just want to make sure that you're remaining grounded and cautious when it pertains to the choices you're making in your life. Even if you are passionate about a person, place, thing, or situation, just make sure that you're grounded within your choices and how you maneuver within your passions. Okay, so all in all, it's time to get happy again. It's time to get excited again, and whether you're becoming the villain or the superhero or a mixture of both, you about to be stepping into some more self-determined and confident times. So get prepared if you aren't already, and just make sure that you are remaining grounded within your convictions. Okay, Aries, it's your time. Even if your season is over, happy belated birthdays. It's still your time. So you're ready to get excited again if you haven't already. And if you've been waiting on some sort of support, understand you got it coming in. I see a lot of y'all getting out the house more and getting back out in them streets. So do it respectfully and do it safely. All right, interesting in the read. Y'all know where to find me. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. Until next time, Aries, I'm wishing y'all the best. Bye.